that's what's done. This is what's left to do. I can see it. I can see the end. Good morning, everyone. Look who I found on the trail.
Hello.
This is New Hampshire.
Hey.
And she is from, are you from Guilford, or where are you saying you're from? Or are you not saying?
Guilford area.
Okay. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself? I'm sure you're used to this.
Sure. This is my second through hike attempt. I completed the trail in 2021. Now I'm back out here again in Hot Springs and excited to hopefully go the whole way this time.
Yes. And you're trying, so you did it in 2021, you said? You tried.
Yes.
And then...
No, I attempted in 2020.
Okay.
And this is actually where I ended the hike in Hot Springs.
Okay.
Then I did it the next year and made it the whole way.
Gotcha.
And now I'm trying to make it the whole way again.
All right, and she wants to beat her time the last time she went the whole way. She loves the trail so much.
So hopefully by mid-July I'll be done.
Yay! All right, we're gonna let her go so she can finish her breakfast.
All right, thank you.
Bye. This was the breakfast location for this morning. What are you hiker trash people doing? Going for breakfast?
Yeah, absolutely. Get some carbs.
Yeah. So the trail goes right through Hot Springs. Proof right here that you just walk on the sidewalk. And we're on our way. We have some very dark clouds in the sky that we're gonna have to keep an eye on. But otherwise, should be a good day. Leaving Hot Springs behind. This is where the Hot Springs are. About to cross the French Broad River. And just on the other side of this, we'll pick up the trail again. Back on trail. This is a good view back on Bluff Mountain, which is where I had lunch 2 days ago, way back there. And the trail has basically been going downhill ever since, all the way down into Hot Springs. And now I'm climbing up the other side. I'd like to just take a moment to tell you a little bit more about New Hampshire, because I'm a little starstruck with her. I've been following her blog up to the start of my hike and kind of came across her because, I don't know, YouTube must have linked me up with her because we had similar interests and she was from New Hampshire. So I discovered her probably about a year ago now. And when I did the New England Trail last June, she had posted some videos about hiking the Monadnock Sunapee Greenway. And so that's when I first discovered her. And she gave me the idea to do the Greenway as an extension to the New England Trail. just so that you guys are clear on what her name is and how I'm saying it, it's New Hampshire with the accent. So it's Nahampshire. She lives near the Guilford area, which is up by Laconia and Lake Winnipesaukee. She's trying to beat her time from the last complete AT through hike that she did so that she can get back and start working at her gift shop. She owns a gift shop that's based in Meredith, and I'm just really impressed with her. She's in her late 20s and she's already got a lot of things figured out to have her own business. She told me she's a ski instructor during the winter. She teaches kids how to ski and recently got married. So if you want to follow her or check out her vlog, it's Nahampshire, spelled Nahamsha hikes. And I think you'll enjoy her videos. Also, it's just another amazing thing about this trail and the community. I had just read that she had started the trail and was hoping that I'd run into her. But you never know. She could have totally stayed at a different hostel. She could have walked by while I was in the restaurant eating with Andrew. Instead, she came into the restaurant while we were there. And we invited her to come over and sit with us. And that's when we had our little conversation. So I think that's really special. That's a really cool thing that I love about the trail. Just the way coincidences happen and different hikers' universes collide. And Andrew's now ahead of me on the trail, as is she. But I wouldn't be surprised if I run into Andrew again. Catherine's behind me. I'll probably see her again. We just weave in and out of each other's itineraries, depending on where we stay, where we go into town to resupply, how fast we move during the day. It's just a really fun part of the trail that I really enjoy. And that's what gives me the opportunity to hike and camp by myself, but still not feel isolated. Okay, so I just walked across a bridge and Steve pulled up in his car at the exact same time. This is Steve from Unicoi Shuttle, and he's doing some trail magic out on the trail today.
Right place, right time for both of us.
Yeah, got some water, and he gave me a Coke, and he's got Pop-Tarts, and it's just nice to get a little trail magic. Yep. So thank you, Steve.
Try to give back whenever I stop someplace. So.
We really appreciate it. I can speak for all of us.
Good deal.
Thank you, Steve.
Thank you.
Well, everyone, this is Happy. How old is he? 7? 11 years old, and he's still out here. Go, go, go.
11 years young.
Happy. Are you happy? Happy. Say hi for the camera, Happy.
Gavin, I would drink a Coke.
Okay.
Happy.
I have Pop-Tarts. I have breakfast.
I know cooking was like the worst.
Yes.
I couldn't cook without losing my fingers. remember trying to light my lighter and I couldn't feel my thumb.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, do I have a thumb?
Yep, my thumb was raw the next day. Just here with taking pictures and videos of pretty flowers with Ranger 1. And we came across these. We think they might be like a wild begonia. Making our way to the top of Rich Mountain. Got some bubbly clouds here and there, but I think it's gonna be good. Plan is to have lunch up there. Did you go up, Happy, all on your own? Perhaps?
He loves getting off the road.
Yeah, I bet.
Don't we all?
Yep. So I just met the big group that was staying at Laughing Heart Shelter and was also at Standing Bear. They just did a slack pack today. So people are still out slack packing. I gotta show you this tower. And Yukon Rasputin is here too. Yukon Rasputin! What's going on? Just had lunch in the fire tower. And just gonna walk around here and show you the view. Here's the view. So we're guessing that the Smokies are in this direction here. And Hot Springs is kind of down in the valley here. Nice views up here. All right, we're leaving the Rich Mountain Fire Tower. It just turned 2 o'clock and I've gone just under 10 miles according to my watch. Sometimes my watch gets carried away with itself, so I'll have to check and see if that's an accurate distance now that I'm thinking about it. So there is a shelter like 3 miles away. Definitely can go beyond that. I think I've got about 6 more miles in me today, where at this point in the day, that'll take me to about 5 o'clock to do. So we'll see how it goes. That is gonna put me close to a road, so I may have to adjust that, maybe have to go a little bit further or cut it short. But yeah, it's been a good day and no rain. That's also, I guess, gonna be a factor as to when I might stop today. But right now, going strong. The shoes are just about broken in. I'd say they're broken in at this point. It seems like it's 6 miles to just get them to feel comfortable again. And I can tell that I'm sort of chattering away. I had a Coke with the Trail Angel, Steve from Unicoi Shuttle, and now Yukon Rasputin, you remember him? He was up here and I just had a banana with him, so that's good. I'm gonna just double check to make sure I'm not going backwards, because you know I don't want to do that. Not going backwards. I am dropping off a lot of elevation. I don't know if we're gonna be going downhill on the trail now, but anyhow, yeah, the shoes are broken in and I'm feeling pretty good. No major aches and pains. My back is just a little cranky, and I think it's because my hamstrings are tight. It's that just kind of like burning, almost fatigued type feeling. So I gotta, at the next break, I'm gonna make a point of doing some good stretching. And we're gonna roll on with this. See how far we can get today. Okay, the sad news is my watch has gotten away with itself today and I've only gone 8.68 miles. So if I go 6 more, that'll put me at about 14 and a half. Not a bad day. So we're probably gonna aim for somewhere in that target range. Just gotta be cognizant of that road falling in that amount of mileage as well. on Spring Mountain Shelter right now. This is the one I'm gonna pass by. It's only 3:30, but it looks like I'm gonna have to grab water down the side trail, so I'll be stopping in for a little bit. I could use to eat a bar anyways. I've had way too much caffeine today and I feel jittery. I need to get some food in me.
Yeah.
There's one right there.
Hello.
Hello.
What's up?
Not much. What's
Very
up?
old,
Tiny.
very old and tiny shelter.
It's 4:30 now, and I'm still pushing on to try and get in a few more miles. My resupply boxes are set up to average 13.8 miles in this section, and the resupply exit point I chose for this section, I tried to pick a place that was in the middle between Hot Springs and Irwin, but it turns out that in order to get picked up at that trailhead, I have to pay $30 for a shuttle to go there versus a free pickup at a location 8.5 miles further down the trail. So what I'm trying to do is add 3 more miles on to each of the 3 days that I have scheduled to get there. Body's getting a little tired, but overall I'm feeling pretty good. I just had a lot of delays today. Lots of good things happened. It just slowed me down a little bit. So I'm probably gonna be hiking a little bit later than I normally like to. But you know, there's no perfect out here, so sometimes you just gotta do that. First one I've seen like this. So I just ran into yet another Sobo 2022 flip-flopper. So she's going Sobo, but she's flip-flopped around. Her name is All Good. She's about my age. She has just less than 300 miles to go. She started in April last year, had some injuries, had to get off trail, so she's back at it now. The greatest thing is she gave me some trail beta for up ahead. I've been waiting to share this because I didn't know if I was going to get to it today or tomorrow. I still don't know, but I have a little spring in my step right now because the cookie lady is giving out cookies today, and she has water, and far out says there's some campsites just above her house on Log Cabin Road. So I gotta just double check to see how much more mileage it is and get in touch with my body and see if me, myself, and I all want to do this. But if I don't go see the cookie lady today, I'm going to be going by her house too early tomorrow, I think. It'll probably be still dark out, and I doubt she'll be awake and giving out her cookies. So stay tuned. Here's the deal. It's 5:26, and I've got 1.6 miles to the cookie lady's house. Most of it is uphill. Little ways up, it gets to be rolling. Just past the campsite that I was originally planning to camp at, it was occupied. This might be fate here. This might be what I'm supposed to do. But no, the climb's getting so steep. Guys! Hey, Rose, come here! Rose! Hi, Rose! Hi, Duke! Come here, Duke! Hi, good boy! Hi! Oh, so much! I can't get distracted by anything else. I have a task at hand. It's 5:36, 1 mile to go. But I always have time for some puppy love, especially the golden retriever variety. So I was trying to get to the cookie lady's house by 6 o'clock. So unfortunately it's 6 o'clock now, and I'm about 2/10 of a mile away. Cookies are important. Okay, we're here. Far out said there'd be a sign on the tree. So let's see what we've got here. Welcome hikers. Trail magic. Homemade cookie. Freshwater trash can. The Southern Cookie Lady. Go right. All right. This is where I'll come back. There's supposed to be a campsite, point 1 up here. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. They're coming down to meet me. Where's your camera? Good evening. How are you? Good. Are you the cookie lady and the husband? Well, nice to meet you. I'm Sunkissed.
Hi, nice to meet you, Sunkissed.
Yeah.
I like the necklace. That's cool.
Thank you. Oh, I'm all decked out with the AT stuff. Southern Cookie Lady and her husband are going down to get their mail. They have to go to Tennessee to get it. They live in North Carolina. Oh, I'm so excited. This is a great way to end the day. This is worth the push. Worth the push. I wanted to see if I had something in me. And for a cookie, I do. What a nice little place. Look at this. Wow. How nice of them to offer this up to hikers. So nice. Was it worth the walk?
Yeah, we got some mail.
Good stuff. Tax
We're
stuff.
still trying to figure out where we pay taxes.
Oh, I love this trail. They were so nice. They've only been here 2 years. They have no neighbors, and the AT goes right through or by their property, and they love us. They welcome us into their property and give out cookies. Ah, there is hope for humanity. There is. Great way to end the day. Now let's go find a camp. They confirmed there are 2 spots, point 1 and point 2 up onto the ridge. 5 minutes to get there, she said. So here we go. We're almost done with this day. It's been a good one. That is Groot's tent over there. When I got up to the ridge, the 2 stealth spots that are up here were already taken. So I had to make do and make a makeshift stealth spot. It all worked out in the end, but it is a little concerning that the last 4 stealth spots were all occupied. Hopefully things thin out a little bit. That's the first time I've ever experienced that. We have a nice sunset though, and I'm gonna focus on that instead. I love this. It is 7:46 and the sun is just setting. Hey there. So I met my goal today. Didn't get here by the time I wanted to, but I was within a half an hour. The cookie lady pushed me. She got me through. Couple things. Definitely feeling like the bubble is still around me today. I'm okay with it. It's not my ideal way to hike, but I'm not expecting that every day is gonna be like this, so I'm just gonna accept it and roll with it. What was going on today was I was leapfrogging with hikers almost all day, and then at the end of the day, the last 4 stealth campsites were occupied, and usually everybody's running to the shelters, so that was a little disconcerting for me. I'm going to just assume that it was a coincidence and that it was just coming out of hot springs, and I'm not going to expect that that's going to be the situation every night. I'm sure that people will get spread out again. It seems like hot springs was a big place where everybody was gathering. Laughing Heart was a pretty big hostel. So I'm just going to stay positive and not let it get to me. What was nice about having so many hikers around was that I got to meet people, and there was a nice gathering when we got to the trail angel, who showed up right as I hit the road, and then the people just kind of trickled in and piled up there. And I got to finally meet Gavin and Happy. I've heard about them for several weeks now, and I was excited to meet Happy especially. He is 11 years old, and his biggest mileage day is 41 miles. So that was really impressive. Yes, that was another hiker that just walked by. So, I don't know, I might have to prepare myself for this getting to be a busier trail after all. But I worked it out, and I have a tent site here, so I'm not going to let it get to me. But yeah, getting back to Happy, he was such a good dog. It was so funny. The trail angel had dog treats in the car for him, and he gave him one, and Happy wouldn't take it. So Gavin bit into it, and then Happy was all like, "Oh, what do you got there? Let me see." And then he started eating them, and then I gave him one myself, and he hesitated at first, and then he took it and he ate it. So it was just nice to have a dog around, and then to see 2 golden retrievers later in the day really just topped it off. So my spirits are good, my mood is good, I'm staying positive, and I have no idea what's in store for tomorrow, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'm happy with my progress for today. For the most part, my body held up pretty well. I am getting a little bit of cramping around my right knee, so I gotta work that out. But I haven't taken any Advil yet on the trail, and I'm hoping I can go as long as possible before I start needing to take that. But yeah, so I gotta get going because it's late and I need to get my beauty sleep. We'll see you in the morning.